All right, thank you, Midwest Militia. All I'm saying, Cody, Kevin, I think you guys got a winning streak going on out here last couple weeks, don't you? Look out, guys, Midwest Militia, going for the title. Hey, riders' parents, listen up for today's riders' meeting. I didn't look yet. Oh, yeah, first go-rounds. Head on back to staging. First go-rounds, head on back. We'll get started here pretty quick. That's how it goes. All right, looks like 7-8 local open. Getting lined up there right now. 2 racks of them today, guys. 12 riders. You know what that means. As always, 8 wide come main event time. Moto 1 locked and loaded up there. As always, waiting for that big thumbs up from Nelly B. Thumbs up, locked and loaded. Moto 1 ready to go. Oh, yeah, gate is down. Moto 1 on the track right now. Another Sunday fun day at the Rock. Here we go. Looking at Newton, Schultz, Rogers, Lopen, Emil, and Rogers. Oh, yeah, into that Bermzilla we go and headed down the 2 straightaway. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on. DJ Dylan Schultz out front right now. We got Rogers in that 2 spot. Around the tower turn we go. We got Presley Emil back in the house. All right. 803 bike. Good to have you guys out here. Yeah, headed down that 3 straightaway. All the way down the back stretch. 58 bike, DJ Schultz. I think I got the wrong books here. No, I'll make this work. 13. 58 to 13. Hey, Nelson, I think I got your sheets up here. Yours have gate numbers on them? Somebody run them up and swap them with me. We'll swap it real quick. Second rack out there, 7-8 local open. Moto 2, Mac, James, Dempsey, Lance, Wynn, and Donald. That's got to be the Hunter, Tarn, James coming on back this way in a hurry. We're taking 2. James is in there with the Nag 13, Bad Barbie. Squirrely Willie, you can always count on this guy right here. Telling you. Swapperoo. Got it. Thanks, dude. All right, Moto 3 out there, 9-10 local open. Looking at Chow, Teague, and Denson. Yeah, around that 2 turn we go. That's got to be Levi Teague out there, 25 bike. I'm telling you what, this guy is in the runnings for one of the most improved riders out here this summer. I've been watching, and I've been taking notes. That's the thing about announcing races out here. You're watching all the laps, so you're seeing all the riders getting faster, especially that one right there, Levi Teague. With the low point. Denson's going to get a 2. Kachow, what's up, buddy? He's going to get a 3 out there. Out of Moto 3. Moto 4, 11-12, local open on the track right now, riding that high line in Bermzilla. Yeah, Millman, Mac, Emil out there. We got Reese's Pieces back in the house. All right, heading down that 2 straight. She's got a battle going on there with that 3rd place rider. That's Andrew Millman. Emil. 2 and 3. Here we go into that final turn. Oh, Reese's Pieces on the inside. Coming down that back straightaway. Sweet Pea out front right now. She's going to bring it on through for the low point. The battles for 2 and 3. Here we go. Emil and Millman to the stripe. Oh, Millman got it at the line. Good battle. Emil and Millman. Millman got it at the stripe. Nice push. 13-14 taking 3, Gold Cup 3, the 4, and the 295 are all moving on. So again, Gold Cup 3, the 4, and the 295. The Takanagas and the Flying Hawaiian all moving on. Moto 6 out there, 9-10 Girls Cruiser. Henderson Moto in the house. Cupcake, the Star, Sunflower. Yeah, one-way moto in and out of that final turn. Oh, the battle's going to be for 2 and 3 back there. Look at this battle for 2 and 3. Here we go. The Star's going to come on through with a low point. 2 and 3, bar to bar, one-way style to the stripe. The 2's going to get it done. Sunflower with a 2. Cupcake got a 3. Man, keep an eye on second, third go-arounds for them. Battle time in that one. 41-45 Women's Cruiser, Barry, Whidbey, Melton, Pearson, Barnes. It's got to be Kegel's Bike Shop colors coming back this way. Steezy Pearson. Yeah, Pearson moving on through with Whidbey. Top 2 moving on. Pearson and Whidbey moving on a Moto 7. Moto 8, 11 Cruiser. Got the Menace, the Viper, the Hunter. Sounds like a comic book.
005 out front right now. It's got to be the Viper. Parker Williams coming on back this way. Fly zone style. He's going to bring it on through for the low point. The Hunter, Tarn James out there. He'll get the 2. And the Menace will take the 3 out of moto number 8. Moto number 9, 14 Cruiser. Bungie Henderson and Shia Henderson, the Storm. Yeah, all bunched up in the front, coming on that back straightaway. Total points action here in 14 Cruiser. Bungie trying to reel in the 3 bike. The Storm, he's in there with the low point. Happy Feet with a 2, and Phoenix Henderson with a 3 out of moto 9. 10 out there, 3640 Cruiser. Barnes, Jackson, Bertram Jr., Henderson, and more. Yeah, it's got to be the Monster. In and out of that final turn we go. Henderson out front right now, taking one more with him. Monster, and could that be the 36 bike Deontay Jackson on the sheets today? All right. He's still got it, I think. Yeah, buddy. 5660 Cruiser on the track right now, Moto 11. Should have Melton Wright, Pulaski, and a Hanson. Yeah, Hanson all the way down here from Appleton, Wisconsin. As always, shout out to all the riders, all the families traveling in from out of town. We appreciate y'all. Melton in control of this one as we bring it on back this way. The 8-bike Melton taking that one and only out of Moto 11. 5 and under novice, 12 riders showing up to play today in 5 and under novice. Well, yeah, gates down. First rack of 2 on the track right now. 5 and under novice. Crocker, St. Vincent, Newton, Embry, Hayward, and Shornack. Guys, we're going to be 8 wide in the mains for 5 and under novice. We're going to have to queue up some Aussie before the mains for 5 and under novice for sure. In and out of that first turn we go, and headed down the 2 straightaway. I see Nitro Newton out front right now. Yeah, Nitro Newton on the top spot, 552. That's got to be Embry out there in the 2. Newton, Embry, 1 and 2, and that's what we're looking for. Top 2 riders. Moving on straight to the main event. Got Fly Zone colors on that 3 spot, trying to find a way. Oh, yeah, right now it's all Nitro Newton on the gas. Coming down that back straightaway. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway, Nitro Newton's in there with a 552. Oh, they're going to have a battle come main event time. Newton, Embry moving on out of Moto 12. 13 in the track right now. Hey, Rockford BMX, I want to tell you something. That rider on the first straightaway learned how to pedal yesterday, guys. Yesterday. We got some love out there for the first straight or what? Learned how to pedal last night in the parking lot. And he's out on the track right now trying to get it done. That's Luca Monahano out there. We got Mac Nelson, Bross, Vyans, and Dunn coming back this way. Oh, top 2 moving on. 556 is in there, Jam Bam. And the 397. Looking like we've got a new team out here. Cranky Racing colors in the house. Oh, yeah, Cranky Racing. I like the jerseys, too. Good stuff. Yeah, Luca, we're gonna give this one a second, Nelly. We've got a quite literal first-timer on the track right now. First time on the pedal bike, guys. And Papa Hano's putting in the steps, too. He's out there putting in the steps, as well as Mama Hano. Yeah, keep it together. Keep it together out there. Piper Bras coming on through. Nice job, Piper. She'll be smiling. There it is. There it is. She's got like the most pleasant race face I've ever seen. Oh, yes, 6 novice on the track right now. Moto 14 should have Tingham, Smith, St. Clair, Fisher, and Campton. Yeah, down the Rockford drop we go and headed into that first turn. I see Midwest Militia colors with a whole shot going on. Is that Cash Money? Tingham, 531. Got it going on. Oh, Luca's still going. Still going. Trying to get to the finish line. Rockford, can we get this young man across the line and to the stripe here? Luca, his first lap ever on the pedal bike Luca Manahano, nice job, buddy. First lap in the books. Nice job, buddy. Yeah, coming on back this way, the 531 Cash Money. In there with a 626, Bryson Smith, both moving on. Out of Moto 14. 15 out there, 7 novice, Hart, Lopen, and King. Yeah, it's going to be the 49 bike out there in the 2 spot. I think that's Christopher Lopen on the top spot out there. Total points action here in 7 novice. Let's steal the... .564 coming on through. Yeah, it's got to be Christopher Lopen out there with a low point. 49 by Fly Zone King. And the 636, Stephen Hart with a 3 out of Moto 15. 16 out there, 8 novice. Should have Shornack, Emil, Long, and Campton. Heading down that 3 straightaway. That's got to be Twisted Racing Colors out front right now. 225, Duncan Campton on the gas and the go fast coming on that back straightaway. Oh, look at him, giving it everything he's got in the tank right now. 225. It shows, Duncan. A lot of speed out there. Good job, buddy. Campton out there with a one and only transfer out of Moto 16. Moto 17 out there, 9 novice. Should have Roby, Hirshiguchi, O'Leary, and my man Renly Tubbs, the best dressed man in BMX. Look at him out front right now. Man, what did Renly have for breakfast today? Give me 2 servings of that, for sure. Tubbs on the gas, coming back this way. Hey, Renly, we got that brand new 4K camera for you, buddy. Brand new one. Todd, make him stop doing that. He's got a pedal. Oh, man. 10 novice out there. Ooh, Caden Hood with a hustle, getting back to the pedals. Rockford, you got a little noise for Caden Hood out there? That's a lot of hustle to keep you guys that quiet out there. That's all I'm saying. 10 novice, we got Bergman, Allison. Caden Hood's on Twisted now? Man, Twisted, you guys are going to start picking up the track officials out there. Nayland, don't even think about it. 627 coming on through. Allison with a low point. 6 bike of Molly Bergman's in there. And how about this guy, the 249? Caden Hood. Nice hustle, Caden. Caden, you okay, buddy? Nice hustle out there, dude. Nice hustle. 11 novice on the track right now. 19 looking at Millman, Kruger, Mack, Hinderleiter. Oh, yeah. Broke, Volk, Racing Colors on the top spot. Coming down that back straightaway. Looking at one spot up for grabs here. And it's going to be the 43. Sweet P Mack in there with that one and only transfer spot out of Moto 19. 20 out there, 12 novice, Newton, Spate, and Emil. Oh, yeah, that's got to be the 549 out there. Coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Total points action here. Right now, Bentley Spate's got it going on in the top spot. In and out of turn 3 we go. Oh, yeah, who's got the hustle down that back straightaway? Spate's got some company coming. Here we go. Across the line and to the stripe. 549 in there with a low point. It's got to be the 576 with a 2. That's Aubrey Newton. And Reese Emil with the 3 out there. Oh, it's brother and sister? Oh, yeah.
All right, Thomas. So Moto 21, the 640 Alicia will have a plate on that time.
All right, got it. 13 novice out there, Moto 21, Hayward, Swain, and Hill. And this is, I think this is Alicia Hill's second race ever out here. Yeah, nice job. Back at it. Like to see it. Like to see it. Coming down that back straightaway, Midwest Militia Colors on the top spot. Hunter Swain. Man. Hunter Swain on the gas out there. Hayward's going to reel in the 2, and we've got Hill coming back this way. We'll get the plate on there next go-around. We'll let it slide. We let it slide in the novice classes. Just once, though. Good job, Alicia. Good job out there. 15 novice. 15 novice coming on through. 542, Carmelo Phelps is going to take that one and only out there. And 15 novice. 21-25 out there, Roby, Cabaltera, and Russell on the track right now. Cabaltera leading the charge. He's down here from Racine, Wisconsin. Cabaltera out front right now. We got Russell in that 2 spot trying to reel him in down the back straight. Russell says, my home track is the Rock. Here we go. Cross the line and to the stripe. Cabalterra going to hold it off. Russell with a 2, Roby with a 3. Oh, yeah, 26-35 novice out there. We got a heater on deck. Here we go. Hayward, Embry, Lance, Newton, and Nelson. Down that 2 straightaway we go. 8:28 bike out front right now. It's got to be the 2:55 out there in the 2. Nelson, Lance, 1 and 2. Down that 3 straight we go. And into the final turn. Brand new team out here, guys. Cranky Racing colors in the top spot. Oh, Lance. Lance, elbows out. Here we go. Cross the line. Coming back this way to the stripe. Third place rider getting in the mix. Oh, Lance and Nelson going to hold on to it. Man, keep an eye, guys, on 26-35 novices main event today. That is going to be some action. Whew. 36-40 out there right now. Long, Whidbey, Burke, and Whitlow. It's got to be the 6:35 out front right now. Justin Burke heading down that 3 straightaway. Ooh, getting a little sideways out there, but keeping it together. Burke out front right now, in and out of the final turn. And heading down that back straightaway. Burke looking at that one and only qualifying spot. He's got company coming here in the 2. Oh, across the line. A little extra push to the line. He'll get it. 6:35 at Justin Burke. Taking that one and only out of Moto 25. 26 out there. 46-50 novice. Barnes, Olszewski, or Rodriguez. It's got to be Midwest Militia colors out front right now. Candyman Barnes. Candyman up front right now. In and out of that final turn and headed back this way. Candyman He's going to get the low point here. Oh, buddy. 6 intermediate. Stacked up today. We'll get to that in a second. Rodriguez with a 2. Olszewski will reel in a 3 out there at just Moto 26. 7 intermediate. 8 wide. Oh, yeah. Looking to win. Scootin' Newton, Whitlow, Mack, Lance, Dempsey, Nalen, and Bross. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Top 3 moving on straight to the show. And we got Twisted Racing colors out front right now. I'm telling you guys, that Twisted team, a lot of training going on down there. 239 racing. Grayson's in there with a 1 of 3. They got the 115. A.J. Dempsey's in there. And the 156. The dude, Connor Mack. Oh, moving on out of 27. 28 out there, 9 inner. Moore, Fahey, and Simmons. That's got to be Meow Meow leading the charge, heading down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, she's got some new ears, I hear. Alyssa, where's the new ears at? I thought she got new ears. Well, whatever she got, it's working. They're back ordered. new ears are back ordered. A lot of demand. A lot of demand this summer. Meow Meow, she's going to get a low point. Moore with a 2 and Fahey with a 3. Out of Moto 28. 29 out there, 11 inner. Williams, Chow, Geiger, Tingham. All bunched up in the front here. Oh, I see Twisted colors out there in the 3 spot. It's all the Z-Man. Zayden Williams out front right now as we bring it back this way. How many wins in a row does this guy have? The Z-Man in there. He's going to get the low point. Geiger, Tingham with a 2. Kachow with a 3 out of Moto 29. Moto 30, 13 inner. Williams, Geiger, Swain, and Nelson. Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, we've got a couple of birthdays in the house. Avery Nelson out there. Yeah, and Gunner Hall, wherever Gunner's at. It's her birthday, guys. Happy birthday. 36 bike. The Viper is going to take that one and only out of Moto 30. 31 on the track right now, 16 inner. Manahano, Bruner, Tebessing, Steezy. Steezy going double-double out there, Eric? What'd Steezy have for breakfast today? Man. Yeah. Didn't wake up till 10, just like me. I wish. 36 bike, Steezy coming on through. That one and only out of 31. 32 out there, 17-20 inner. Oh, yeah, flat out front right now. We got Vians, Fantasy Herald. Look out, Squirrely Willie's coming in hot, turn 3. Oh, Squirrely Willie. He'll go right on by you, man. Coming down that back straightaway, looking for one spot. Here comes Flood. Oh, Squirrely Willie that looked pretty smooth to me. For a guy called Squirrely Willie, that power wheelie was pretty smooth looking to me. Man. We're going to have to start calling him Styly Willie. 36-40 inner, 33 Fantasy, Barnes, Moore, and Tubbs. Oh, yeah, that's got to be the 485. Renly. Randall, you and Dad are just out of here today. 485. Todd Tubbs checking way out. He's going to take that one and only qualifying spot out of 33. Yeah, 34 out there, 56 and over. Inner Bloom, Mayfield, Wright, Pulaski, Hansen, and Melton. That's got to be the 720 bike out front right now. That's got to be Christopher Hansen. Again, all the way here from Appleton, Wisconsin, y'all. Hansen leading the charge on that 3 straightaway, fly zone style. He's going to move it on into turn 3. Taking 2 with him. Taking 1 with him. Yeah, 720 Hansen coming on back this way. Hansen's in there with, it looks like, the 98 of Bloom moving on out of 34. 35, 8 girls expert, Henderson, Donald, Rogers, Henderson. Well, we got Sunflower and Cupcake out in this one. You got the Wrath and Miracle Girl, look out. 13 bike. The Wrath, Layla Rogers leading the charge. How's Layla? Is she feeling okay today? She smiled at me and gave me cupcakes yesterday. Yeah, very strange. I was waiting. I thought she was setting me up for a little trickaroo. And just left hook right there in the jawline, but not at all. Super sweet. She's moving on. Donald and Rogers moving on. Out of Moto 35, 36 out there. 9 experts, Schultz, Denson, James, Mogensen, and Teague. Yeah, the Cheetah. Oh, the Cheetah just got the Hunter business in turn 3. We're taking 2. Yeah, coming back this way. The Cheetah's going to get it back. He's taking Tarn James, a.k.a. the Hunter, on with him out of 36. 37 out there, 10 expert, Blakely, Hertel, and Farr. Oh, yeah, we got Mason Blakely in the house, the Rocket. Yeah, good to see this guy out here. Blakely out front right now, in and out of that final turn we go, and headed down the back straightaway. Blakely. Yeah, he's going to move it on through. With the low point, looks like the 87 bike of Farr will take a 2. The Menace will get a 3 out there out of Moto 37. 38, hey, nice job out there. Looking smooth. 13 expert, Gray, Lane, Takanaga, and Nayland. That's Takanaga out front right now. Big So. Down that back straightaway. Big So on the move. 4 bike. He's going to take that one and only out of 38. 39 out there, 14 expert. Stacked up in this one, Larson, Bungie, Ramirez, Joker, Beard, Rivera. 6 bike of Beard on the move right now. Shout out to Tom. We got Tina out here today, or is she out of town? She's here? Tom here today? Oh, Tom's here today. All right. 6 bike, Beard coming on through. Taking 1 more with him. The Flying Hawaiian, 295. Moving on out of Moto 39. 40 out there, 15 expert. Oh, yeah, Niesman, Farr, Moore, Takanaga, Henderson, Espinoza, and Suter. Love that guy. I think that's Gavin Farr on the move. Farr out front. Oh, Farr's got some business in turn 3. Oh, Gold Cup 3 goes right around him in turn 3. We're taking 3. We got Takanaga in there. We got the 13 bike in the State 1. So Henderson, Farr, Takanaga all moving on. 1720 expert out there right now. 41 Swinbank, Simpson, Arrington, Henderson, Manahano. Yeah, it's got to be the 108 bike. Out there in the 3 spot on the bubble, trying to sneak his way into that second qualifying spot. Ooh, Manahano moves up to the 2. It's got to be Swinbank out there right now on the top spot. Manahano coming on through. That's what we'll get. 108 and the 180 moving on. Manahano, Swinbank out of Moto 41. Oh, yeah, got a battle going on up front right now with Foster and Melton. Around that 2 turn we go, headed down the 3 straightaway. Foster out front right now, in and out of turn 3. Oh, Melton trying to find a way around Foster. Here we go. Kegel's Bike Shop battle out there across the line. To the stripe, Foster's going to get the low point. Melton's going to get a 2, and Rundle's going to get a 3. Yeah, we're going to send out some tunes for the one-way crew out here. Got a little Benson Boone for you. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Taking all the requests up here. If anybody's got any songs they want to hear, let me know. Why not? 4-year-old balance bikes. Let's see here. We got 4-year-old, 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 3-year-old up there, Bailey Moore. Oh, that's Renly.
Sawyer St. Clair. Sawyer St. Clair, make your way up.
All right, Nelly B's got them locked and loaded up there. Balance Bike Riders, a.k.a. AAA Pros. Should have Bailey Moyer, Sawyer St. Clair, Logan Bergman, Dominic Urey, and Aeneas Clark. Oh, yeah, gate is down, and we are rolling out there. Paddle battle up front right now. Bergman with a whole shot coming down that first straightaway. Oh, yeah, that guy is fast out there. I'm telling you. Yeah, headed down that first straight into the infamous Bermzilla. Guys, you probably saw our Cracker Barrel Rockford BMX design online. Well, Troy has some of those for sale down there in the Red Roof Building. Yeah, Cracker Jack design down there, guys. Red Roof Building. Featuring Jake's wooden barrel of track glue on there. He does not share the ingredients, but it's got the track glue on there, guys. Also, Troy's loaded up down there with stickers. Got a bunch of decals down there in the Red Roof Building. So, guys, grab some stickers, load them up. What are they, Troy? $3? $2? Something like that. 3 for $5. There's a deal. Troy's always doing deals down there. Stop down and see him, guys. Red Roof Building. Grab some stickers right for the back of Mom's electric Prius. Plenty of stickers down there for you to cover that back window. Yeah, coming on back this way. It's looking like Logan Bergman, 298 bike coming on through. Nice job, Logan. Good job, buddy. Yeah, Bergman's coming on through. It's got to be the 91, Aeneas Clark. Good to see you guys back out here. Clark coming on through. Yeah, nice job. And it's got to be the 592 bike. That's Dominic Urey. Nice job, Dominic. Got the 442 coming on through. Sawyer St. Clair and Bailey Moore will round it out. Nice job, all of our Strider riders. Good work out there. All right, guys, couple things. So we'll go down the list. We got a bunch of stuff going on out here. So Monday morning, guys, Rockford BMX will be featured in the Rockford Labor Day Parade. All right, and we are inviting each and every one of you to participate. Anybody that wants to ride in the Rockford BMX Parade right down State Street, check out the post on Facebook. It'll show you where to meet up. Meetup times between 8:30 and 9:30. The parade starts promptly at 10. So if you guys want to participate and ride in the parade, information's right on the Facebook page there. You can also see Tina Swain down in registration. She's down there as well to answer any questions you might have. So yeah, guys, check out the Facebook post. We're meeting up between 8:30 and 9:30. It'll be identified on that Facebook post. If you need any more information, stop down there and talk to Tina Paris. She will get you all the information. Also, Race for Life. I hope you guys have been out hitting the streets collecting money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We've got until September 6th, guys, so still a little bit of time to hit the streets, stuff those envelopes. And remember, we put out a wager. If you raise $1,000, if you hit the $1,000 mark, you get to pie the track operator and the announcer's friend, Eric Pearson. Yeah, so fill those envelopes up, guys. Next weekend, big weekend out here. We're going to start it out first. Not a Rockford BMX event, but pretty darn close. Friday night, Reaper City Ride Out. We're going to ride for our late friend Merle Ward, meeting up down at Martin Park at 6:30. The page will have a flyer shared for that. That starts out Friday night for an amazing weekend, a vintage BMX weekend. Guys, Saturday we've got our vintage BMX show going on the top of the hill up there, celebrating its 26th year. I believe it's the oldest running show in the Midwest, the old school Rockford BMX Vintage Show and Swap. That's going down next Saturday. Next Sunday, also a double points race. Saturday, Sunday, both double points races. Sunday, we're going to have a cash money open going on. So, yeah, guys, we got a long weekend of BMX next weekend. So, check out the Facebook page. All the event flyer info is all posted there. And, yeah, Monday, guys, Monday morning, 8:30 to 9:30, we're lining up for the Labor Day Parade. Parade starts swiftly at 10. So, any questions, talk to Tina Paris down there in the registration building. And we hope to see you all there. All right, guys, second go-rounds. Head on back to staging. Second go-rounds. We'll get started here pretty quick. Looks like second go-round's got them locked and loaded up there. All right, Moto 1 locked and loaded up there, 7-8 local open. Nelly B, thumbs up, here we go, second go-rounds coming at you. Yeah, gates down, second go-rounds, we are rolling out there, 7-8 local open on the track right now. Moto 1 should have Scoot, Newton, Lopin, Emil, Rogers. Yeah, headed on that first straightaway into Bermzilla. That's got to be Rogers out there. Rogers on the top side, coming down that 2 straightaway. Around the tower turn we go. Got the 564 bike out there in the 2 spot. That's got to be Christopher Lopin. Lopin out there in the 2, coming down that 3 straightaway. We got room for 2 here, guys. Top 2 moving on. Yeah, as we head down that back straightaway. Oh, battle's going to be for that second qualifying spot. Here we go. Rogers coming back this way. Rogers in there. Room for 1 more. That's going to be the 215. Scoot Newton getting it done out there. Nice job. Yeah, buddy. Moto 2 on the track right now. 7-8 local open, second rack. Going to figure out those next 2 spots to line that gate up 8 wide. Mac, Dempsey, Lance win. Yeah, charging hard towards that stripe. Here we go. It's got to be the 239 bike and the 115. That's going to be Dempsey and Grayson Lance moving on out there. Out of Moto 2. Moto 3, 910 local open should have Teague, Denson, and Chow. That's got to be the 25 bike. One more time. Levi, Teague leading the charge. Teague coming down that 3 straightaway. Denson out there in the 2. It's got to be Kachow in the 3. Where do you want me to? JP O'Leary. JP, we need to see you in staging. Your moto's coming up. JP. JP O'Leary, looking for you back in staging. 11-12 local open, Moto 4. Coming back this way, 43 bike. 43 bike in there with a low point. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3. Oh, the 344. Andrew Millman goes right around. He's going to get the 2 out there. Good hustle on the back straightaway. All right, we're going out there. Okay. 13-14 local open right now. 44 bike and state 6 moving on with all right, so Sharkbait's in there, Gray's in there, Liam Nayland and Zachary Moore all moving on out of Moto 5. Moto 6, a one-way moto, 910 Girls Cruiser. Coming back this way down the back straightaway. That's got to be the Star out there. Henderson on the top spot. The Star's in there with a low point. I just turned this up a little bit. Got the 2 bike in there with a 2. That's got to be Sunflower and Cupcake in there with a 3 out of Moto 6. It's just torture up here. The burgers are just down there sizzling, and they're blowing right past the tower right now. It is torture down here. Melton Barnes and Barry out there. Looks like Mama Barry's in the house. She's moving on through with Mrs. Melton on the 7. Moving on to Moto 7. Moto 8 out there. 11 Cruiser. Should have James, Hertel, and Williams. Hey. Moving on, 3640 Cruiser came on by. This is 5660. Should have Nope. Got ahead of myself there. Total, nope, that was a boat ride. So 14 cruisers total points. Had the same as the last time. Henderson Bungie and Phoenix Henderson. 1, 2, 3. 3640 out there right now. Moto 10 should have Barnes, Bertram Jr., and more. Yeah, coming on back this way. It's got to be the 12 and the 693 bike. Bertram Jr. and Barnes moving on out of Moto 10. 11 out there, 5660 cruiser. Should have Wright, Pulaski, and Hansen. Yeah, Hansen out front right now. It's got to be Fly Zone colors out front right now. Hansen on the gas. Around that 2-turn we go. Wright and the 2 spot out there. Should have Hansen, Wright, 1 and 2. Pulaski trying to get in there and see what Pulaski can make happen on that back straightaway. And out of turn 3 coming back this way. Oh. Should have the 720 and the 29 moving on. So Hansen and Wright moving on out of Moto 11. Yep. 500 novice out there, Moto 12. Oh, looking for those next 4 riders to line that gate up 8 wide. We've got Crocker, St. Vincent, Hayward, Shornack. Yeah, headed down that 2 straightaway we go. The 198 bike out front right now. We got a 282 out there. Hayward, Crocker, 1 and 2 around that tower turn we go, and headed down the 3 straightaway. Yeah, moving on into that final turn. Again, Emerson, Hayward, Carson, Crocker looking for 5 and 6. Second rack on the track. We're going to look for 7 and 8. Yeah, buddy, here we go. Still Hayward out front right now. Ball, third place rider. Trying to put a move here into that 2 spot. Across the line we go. The 198 of Hayward's in there. And the 545, Kalen Shornack making it happen. So Shornack's in there with Hayward. Nice job down that back straightaway. 500 novice, second rack out there right now. Should have Monahano, Mack, Bross, and Vyans. Yeah, it's got to be Mack and Hurricane Josie up front. Hey, Christopher Lopin, need you on the gate. Christopher Lopin, need you on the gate. Yeah, the 482 bike coming on through here. Peaches Max in there with a 516. That's got to be Hurricane Josie. Guys, I know everybody's been asking about the banner on the fence, the corn and the cup. We wait all year for it. The Scouts, they're going to be back in the house next weekend, guys, selling the elotes, corn and the cup. They'll be back out here selling all weekend, guys, next weekend. Piper Bross coming on through. Look at how happy she is. And guys, first race ever's in the books for Luca Monahano. He learned how to pedal last night, guys. Nice job, Luca. Nice job. The 6 novice, Moto 14, St. Clair, Fisher, and Campton out there. Yeah, more Midwest Militia colors on the top spot. I think that's Landon St. Clair, 270 bike. Nope. That's got to be Rua Fisher, 586 bike. Oh, yeah, Rua Fisher picked up a new sponsor. All right. Midwest Militia crew. Nice job. That's got to be Drew Campton out there taking the second qualifying spot. Good job, Landon. Nice try, buddy. That's another rider that I remember just like yesterday. He was on the Strider bike. Nice job, Landon. Yeah, I think. Anybody else notice how many ladies are racing today in the house? They had our ladies' night event out here. It was a huge turnout. Shout out to everybody that picked up one of those ladies' night t-shirts. If you want one, we sold out, but let Troy down there know. We're going to put in another order this evening. So if anybody wants a ladies' night shirt, didn't get a chance to grab one, just let Troy know down there. Let him know your size. We'll get you one on order. 8 novice out there, 16. Should have Shornack, Mill, and Long. Oh, yeah, I think that's Shornack out front right now. Around that 2-turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Shornack, Long. Cruising on into that 3rd turn. Here in 8 novice, Moto 16. That's going to be Shornack. Coming on through. Shornack's in there. Yeah, buddy. 264 bike. Slick Rock, he's in there with a 247. Vincent Long, that guy's cool, man. Vincent Long, you are a cool dude out there. 9 novice, 17 in the track right now. O'Leary, Hirschiguchi, and Roby. Heading down that 3 straightaway into turn 3. Top 2, moving on, top 2. Let's see what we got here as we head in and out of that final turn. A quick little sip of the always refreshing and delicious white Monster energy drink. Still waiting for them to send a crate to Rockford BMX for the tower. 541 and the 5. John, you gotta keep pedaling. Bam, Bam, what are you doing? Alice, John's got to ride his bike home tonight after that one. Yep. No bike rack for you tonight, Junior. You got to ride home. Yeah. He just said, what? Sound like Lil John. You sound like Lil John. Hood's in there with a low point. Yeah, Allison will get a 2. Bergman with a 3. So it looks like Hayward Allison has the 3 points there. Caden Hood has the 4. So that one could be Hood on the top spot on the podium as long as that third go-round goes all right. 11 novice, 19 out there. Millman, Kruger, Hinderleiter. Make way for the Moose. Hinderleiter's in there. The Moose taking that 1, a 2, and the 344 bike. Andrew Millman. Hey, the Moose, you should have the state 9 on there. You're crazy. 12 novice out there in Moto 20. Should have Emil Spate Newton. First go round, Bentley Spate got the low point. Oh, Spate's got his hands full. Aubrey Newton out front right now, coming on that back straightaway. Here we go. They're bar to bar. A little drag race to the stripe. Well, Spate got her at the line. Newton's going to get the 2. Emil with a 3. Spate got the low point. Good battle out there, though. 13 novice, 21 out there. Swain, Hayward, Hill. Coming down that back straightaway. It's got to be Hunter Swain out front. 595 bike. Checking out. Swain's in there with a low point. Hayward in there with a 2 and Hill with a 3. Nope. That's not right. Hill got the... Yeah, that is right. Yeah, same as before. 234. Hayward got the 2 and Alicia Hill got the 3. Look at this guy. He's crazy down there. Look at this guy. Hey, Renly. Tell your dad you need to do some cornrows for next weekend. That'd be pretty sweet. Do some cornrows. Your hair's long enough. 15 novice coming back this way. 22 all bunched up here. Looking at 2, 438, and the 145 are moving on. 23 on the track right now. 21:35, and novice should have Cabaltera, Russell, and Roby. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Cabaltera's off the track. Cabaltera had the low point first go around, going to get a 3 this go around. The race is still on though with Russell and Roby. Russell up front right now. Roby with a 2. Across the line we go. Ooh, Roby with a little manual action up there. Easy G-force. Russell, Roby 1 and 2 out of Moto 23. 24 out there. 26:35 novice. Should have Hayward, Embry, and Newton. Yeah, around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway into the final turn. Yeah, I think we got Embry and Hayward out there. Embry up front right now. Embry in the 2, Hayward up front right now. 7:35. Young Guns BMX colors coming back this way. Hey, Renly, hop down, buddy. 7:35 bike in there with a 7:92. Embry moving on with Hayward. Oh, yeah, 36:40 novice. Moto 25 out there long. Whitby and Whitlow heading down that 2 straightaway. 290 bike. Carl Long out front right now. We got Whitby in that 2 spot. Yeah, charging down straightaway 3 into that final turn. Top 2 moving on to the main event here in 36:40 novice. And we're heading down that back straightaway. And coming back this way, yeah, it's going to be the 290 and the 25 of Whitby moving on out of Moto 25. Heading down that back straightaway here, total points action of 46:50 novice. Should have 693 bike, Candyman. He's in there with another low point. Looking like the 376 bike in there with a 2. That's Steven Rodriguez with a 2, and Olszewski will get a 3 out there in Moto 26. 27 on the track right now, 7 intermediates. Oh, yeah, win. Newton, Whitlow, Nayland, Saucy Brossi Jr. out there in this one. That's got to be Lincoln Wynn leading the charge. We got Bross out there in the 2. Lightning Lily in the 3. One more spot up for grabs for that 4-spot. Wynn's in there. Bross is in there. Lightning Lily's in there. And the 215. Scootin' Newton's in there. Out of 27. 28 on the track right now. 9 inner. Total points action. Meow Meow got the low point first go around. Moore got a 2. Fahey got a 3. Oh, yeah, Moore going for that top spot. Meow Meow. Out front right now, Kegel's Bike Shop color. She's got it going on in the top spot. Company coming, though, in the 2. Cross the line to the stripe. Meow Meow it is. 33 bike. Simmons in there with a low point. Moore with a 2. Fahey with a 3 out of Moto 28. 29 out there, 11 intermediates. Williams, Kachow, Geiger, Tingham. It's got to be Williams up front one more time. This guy's got like a 10-win winning streak going on or something out here. The Z-Man. Yeah, got it going on down that back straightaway. How many wins in a row does the Z-Man have now? 217. Another low point for him, the 27. A Geiger Tingham with a 2, and Kachow with a 3 out there. Out of Moto 29. 13 inner, 30 out there. Should have Geiger, Swain, and Nelson. Oh, yeah, it's got to be more Midwest Militia colors leading the charge. I think that's Leah Geiger. 22 bike of Leah Geiger coming back this way. Yeah, across the line. Geiger's in there with the low point. Sassy Pants. Oh, what am I talking about? We're taking 2. Swain and Geiger both moving on. Out of Moto 30. Guys, you see Avery Nelson and Gunnar Hall. Tell them happy birthday. They got a birthday in the house. Make sure to give them some birthday love. Give them a little shout out there. I think there was some cupcakes going on somewhere. 16 inner, 31 coming back this way. Monaghan, Bruner, Tebessing. Yeah, we got Tebessing in there with a 157. A Gage Bruner moving on. 17-20 inner out there. Moto 32. Should have Flood, Fennessy, Harold. That's got to be Flood out front right now. 60 bike got it going on here down the 3 straightaway into that final turn. Oh, we got Rootin' Tootin' out there in the 2 spot. Here comes the Con Man on the 3. Cross the line. Oh, the Con Man going to try to take it at the stripe. But the Vapor Trail, Pat Harold, he's going to take that second qualifying spot. Left him in the dust. Smells significantly like sulfur.
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah, you don't want to be behind that guy. Oh, boy. 36-40 inner out there. Fantasy, Barnes, Moore. Coming on that back straightaway. More Midwest Militia colors out there. Charles Moore, I believe. Yeah, 204 bikes in there with Fantasy 126 bike. Fantasy moving on out of Moto 33. 34 out there. 56 and over inner. Should have Mayfield, Wright, Pulaski, and Mrs. Melton. Wright charging down that 3 straightaway into turn 3. I think that's Mayfield out there in the 2 spot. Pulaski sitting on the 3, in and out of that final turn we go, and headed down that final straightaway. Again, looking at 3. Mayfield's in there with Pulaski and Wright. So Mayfield, Wright, Pulaski all moving on a Moto 34. 35 out there, 8 girls expert. Should have Henderson, Rogers, and Cupcake Henderson. 3 bike of Cupcake out front right now, heading down that 3 straightaway. Rogers out there in the 2. Battle's going to be for that second qualifying spot, guys. Not a total points race. Oh, yeah. Midwest Militia, I'd start lining up those trophy cards now. Have those ready to go. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway. The 1 bike's in there. Oh, the drag race to the stripe. The 3. Cupcakes in there with Sunflower Henderson. Got a Moto 35. Moto 36, 9 expert out there. Schultz, Denson, and Teague. Oh, got a good battle going on up front here. 25 bike of Teague. Oh, heading back this way towards the tower. Teague's in there. Going upstairs over that table. 58 of Schultz in there with him. So Teague, Schultz moving on. Out of Moto 36. 37, 10 expert out there. First go around the Rocket. Former Rockford BMX Track champ. He got the low point. He's got it going on one more time here. The Rocket. Dayton Farr out there with a 2. We got the Menace, Skylar Hertel on the 3. Yeah, as we head back this way towards the finish line. 33 bike Blakely's in there with a low point. Farr with a 2. Hertel with a 3 out of Moto 37. 38 out there, 13 Expert. Looking at Gray, Lane, and Nayland, top 2 moving on. I got boosted colors out there, 1 and 2. Nayland, Gray. Gray up front right now. Heading back this way, Gray is in there with a 44 bike of Nayland out of Moto 38. 39 on the track right now, 14 Expert, Larson, Bungie, Joker, and Rivera. Oh, yeah, 56 bike of Larson going upstairs. Larson heading down that 3 straightaway. Happy feet out there. The Megalodon in the 3 spots. Got the Joker coming in hot in turn 3. Oh, look out. Joker's on the move. Coming down that back straightaway. The Megalodon's going to try to hold on to it. Larson's in there. Bungie's in there. The Megalodon gets it done. 40 on the track right now. 15 Expert. Should have Niesman, Moore, Espinoza, and Suter. Oh, hot sauce out front right now. Got to be rib colors out there in the 2 spot. That's Niesman, 110 bike. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Suter on the bubble on the 3 spot. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Still a hot sauce. Espinoza. Moving on through. Hot sauce is in there with a 110 on the 37 bike. Suter and Niesman moving on at a 40. 41, 17-20 Expert out there. Simpson, Arrington, and Henderson. Monster. Back there in the bubble on the 3 spot. He's going to try to put something together here in that final straightaway. Oh, yeah, that's got to be Brady Simpson out front. State 1. State 1 coming on through. Oh, Henderson's going to sneak right on around Arrington. Henderson. Monster's going to get it done out there. Man, nice move on that back straightaway. 41-45 Expert. 42 should have Foster, Melton, and Rundle. Foster up front right now. Melton with a 2. Rundle with a 3. So we had first go around. Oh! Foster gets the business in turn 3. Melton. Foster trying to get back around him. Here we go across the line. Melton got it second go around. Rockford all tied up. 5 points each. Woo! Man. Somebody show Mark Melton where the Monday morning Facebook conversation is. Huh? Oh, man. All right. Riders looking for you guys. Moto 43 should have Bailey Moore, Sawyer St. Clair, Logan Bergman, Dominic Urey, and Aeneas Clark. Yeah, Kevin Paris. Kevin Paris. Jake said don't fight over the trophy cards down there. Don't send too many people. Yeah, trophy cards, Midwest Militia. We're looking for 4 trophy card volunteers from you guys. Yeah. 3.
9, 10.
All right, Strider Riders locked and loaded up there. Again, should have Bailey Moore, Sawyer St. Clair, Logan Bergman, Dominic Urey, and Aeneas Clark. Tom Jones in the house. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom, was that you in the sky last night? No? Somebody else then. Somebody floated through last night at ladies' night. We thought it might have been you. Yeah, you could have. Yeah, Strider riders on the track right now. Look at this battle going on up front already. Aeneas Clark and Logan Bergman, bar to bar, coming down that 2 straightaway. Oh, yeah, around the tower turn we go. Bergman out front right now. It's got to be the 91 bike. Aeneas Clark out there. They got a bar-to-bar battle going on out there. 442, Sawyer St. Clair. Yeah, holding fast in the 3 spot. 592, it's got to be Dominic Uri. 579, Bailey Moore. Around the 2 turn we go. Headed down that 3 straightaway right now. Logan Bergman is gone. Checking out. Bergman. Yeah, in a world of his own out there, man. He's checking out. As always, shout out to Steezy down here at the finish line. She's got the trophies ready to go. Yeah, coming back this way. Logan Bergman coming on through. Nice job, Logan. 298 bike. Good lap, buddy. Good lap. Yeah, it's got to be the 91. Aeneas Clark coming on through. Nice job. Nice job, Aeneas. Yeah, we're right to the expert class. He's not too far away. Coming on back this way, the 442 bike's got to be Sawyer St. Clair. Oh, look at this. We got a little drag race here towards the stripe, paddle style. 442. Sawyer St. Clair's in there with a 592. It's got to be Dominic Uri, and the 579 of Bailey Moore will round it out. As always, great job, Strider riders. And just a heads up, next weekend we're going to have some special awards for the Strider class. So you got any Strider friends out there, you might want to tell them to show up next weekend. Going to have some special awards for the Strider crew. All right, guys, we've got some awards to give out. Need some people down at the starting hill. Be down there in just a second. All right, Rockford, need a little help down here at the starting hill. You guys want to come on down? Join me down here. Looking like we've got 2 new intermediates and two new experts and an intermediate. All right. All right, guys, come on down. We need a good crowd down here. Pretty big deal. new intermediate rider, and 2 new expert riders in the house today, guys. And we're going to get them up here. Let's see the Joker up here. Let's see my man Tyrion Whitlow up here. And where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Anybody see her out here? She's usually got a real angry look on her face. Yeah, she's usually pretty angry looking. Oh, there she is, Mira Rogers. Let's get her up here, too. Yeah. All right. And look at Layla up here supporting her sister. Oh, she's so sweet. That Layla Rogers, I tell you what. There's the look. I was waiting for it. All right, guys. We've got some rock stars in the house here. We'll start it out first with this guy. I think he's grown a foot here this summer at Rockford BMX. Started out in our Rockford BMX Beginners League program, guys. That is coming up right around the corner. We've got flyers in here in registration. Coach Mark is excited for another session of Beginners League. Grab a flyer. We've got a free open house going on out here September 13th. This guy, one of our rock stars out here when he got into this sport, I think he was about a foot shorter than he is now. He's worked hard, fought his way all the way up through the ranks, completing his 10th win. Rockford BMX, let's make some noise for our newest intermediate rider, Mr. Tyrion Whitlow. Yeah, buddy. He's stoic, Tyrion. But there's a lot of emotions going on under the tank there. Yeah, under the hood. He's got a lot of emotions under the hood, but quite stoic. But that guy has gotten incredibly fast out here, and we've been noticing, Tyrion. Nice job. All right, we'll start it out next. This guy, I've watched him race since the novice class out here, worked his way up into the intermediate ranks. Always has the coolest and most colorful fit and bike and helmet wrap that you'll ever see out there. Puts 110% into every single lap he rides out here. Rockford BMX, let's make some noise for our newest expert rider, the Joker himself, Sean Milky Jr. Yeah, Joker also quite stoic, but that guy's got a lot of emotions going on under the hood. I'm telling you right now. He's going to be pumped. He's smiling. Yeah. All right, guys. You get a Mark Melton hug, you're going to crack a smile, no matter who you are. All right, guys, and last but not least, last night we celebrated our annual Rockford BMX Ladies Night. How many ladies were in the house last night for Ladies Night? Raise your hands. Man, I tell you what, you guys, you're your own community out here. I would say when Mark and I came back around here, it's probably 6-7 years ago, the ladies community was quite small out here. And in just a short amount of time, 5, 6, 7 years, you guys have grown into your own group out here. You're your own energy out here. Last night was proof of it. Celebrating Ladies Night. Every Ladies Night has to have a leader. And I think it's this gal right here. Celebrating her new move to expert and the new leader of the Girl Power crew, Miss Mira Rogers. Oh, yeah. And they shared their cupcakes with me yesterday. Kind of a big deal. Look at Layla. Look at Layla. That was all me. I shared those. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We got one more award we're going to give out. As always, Rockford BMX, the Track MVP Award, okay? Now, as always, we've been doing this. A couple of us volunteers here put some attention together. We kind of just observe things at the finish line and things going on behind the scenes on the track as well as off the track. And this week's kind of unique, kind of special. We want to award a Track MVP to 2 riders that happen to be not only brother and sister, they also turned intermediate at the exact same time. Okay, and here's what I noticed about these 2 riders. One rider moved up into the intermediate ranks, made their mains, great job. The other rider did not. And the first thing I noticed about that rider, they were the first person over here at the finish line volunteering to do trophy cards that day. There's a lot of good lessons out here to learn, riders. How you handle your wins, but even more importantly, how you handle your losses. I think that rider is in the mains today. I think they're going to have no problem in the coming months with the intermediate class. Guys, this week's track MVP, let's make some special noise to two riders that are just as cool off their bikes as they are on. Conrad Scootin' Newton and Mackenzie Cluckin' Kenzie Fahey. They had no idea, did they? Guys, you're going home with the Signature Pro Model t-shirts. As always, no autographs until they're ready, okay? Awesome. Yeah, and Paul, we got the custom Fly Zone colors on these for them, too. They had the matching jerseys on there. So we got some custom Fly Zone colors. Yeah, Matt, Courtney, come on out. You guys, you want to get some pictures? Yeah, come on out, guys. You're more than welcome. Yeah? Oh, I don't know. I'm calling dibs on one of these, Eric. Can I get in one? This is my peeps right here. I want in one. Wait, Mark, get up here. A photo's not a photo without Mark Melton in it. All right, guys. Oh, did we miss one? Hang on, Renly. Come over here, buddy. I got them all. All right. Guys, how about some noise one more time for Conrad Scootin' Newton and Cluckin' Cans Mackenzie Fahey. Great job, guys. As always, riders, we're watching. We're watching what you're doing off the track just as much as on. Keep those good moves going. And again, we got trophy card volunteers already? Wow. All right. All right, great job, guys. A couple things real quick before we get started with the mains. Race for Life, guys. It's the last week for Race for Life. Grab those envelopes on a registration if you have not already. If you have them, let's get that back straight extra push towards the finish line and stuff those envelopes up for leukemia and lymphoma. Something our track always participates in nationwide, something we're real proud of out here. So get those envelopes filled up to the brim for leukemia and lymphoma. Next weekend, Vintage Weekend, guys. Starting it out Friday night with a ride, celebrating our late friend Merle Ward. That's going on Friday night, meeting up at Martin Park at 6:30. Saturday and Sunday, Vintage Weekend. All the details are on the Facebook page, pinned post on the Facebook page. And last but not least, Monday morning, 8:30 to 9:30 is when we're meeting up for the Labor Day Parade. And the parade starts at 10 a.m. Everybody's welcome. Just please wear your jerseys, all we ask. And yeah, information on that as well on the Facebook page. And I think that about covers it all, Eric. A lot of good stuff going on here. Summer's not over yet, man. Hey, Courtney, Courtney, up here. If you guys need more, let me know. Okay, no problem. All right, guys. About that time, main event. Start heading up to staging. Main event time coming up. Hey, Renly, I'd stay off the track, buddy.
My record. Hey, Erica.
All right. Looks like Moto 1's getting locked and loaded up there, guys. Track MVP, just know we're always watching, guys. We're always watching. Looking for that new Signature Pro Model t-shirt. We're watching.
500.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, guys, main event time has arrived. We've got Moto 1 locked and loaded up there. 7-8 Local Open is 8 wide here today. So I think we got to introduce you guys to the cast and crew up here in 7-8 Local Open. Hell yeah, guys, when we introduce them, all you got to do is make some noise for them. We'll start it out first on the Nag 13 bike, doing it for the Factory Rip crew. They call her Bad Barbie, Taliadano. Out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the Twisted Racing crew in your 239 bike, Grayson Lance. Out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, in your 115 bike, AJ Allen Dempsey. Out of Davis Junction, Illinois, doing it for the Kegels Bike Shop crew in your one bike, the hunter himself, Tarn James. Out of Belvedere, Illinois, doing it for the Fly Zone crew in the 215 with the Signature Pro Model t-shirt, Conrad Scootin' Newton. Out of Schaumburg, Illinois, doing it for the Brat Pack crew in your 58 bike, Dylan Schultz. Out of Loves Park, Illinois, doing it for RS Racing in your 13 bike, the Wrath, Layla Rogers. And last but not least, also out of Loves Park, Illinois, also for the RS Racing crew, the leader of the girl power herself, the Miracle Girl, Mira Rogers. Oh, yeah. Moto 1, gate is up, main event time has arrived, and here we go. No, yeah, gates down. Here we go. 7-8 Local Open on the track right now. Let's see who's got the hold shot as we head towards the Rockford drop. The hunter, Tarn James. James out front right now, in and out of that first turn we go. That's got to be, Rogers Sisters colors out there in the 2 spot. 13 bike of the Wrath. That's Layla Rogers on the 2. Bad Barbie. Sitting podium 3, headed down that 3 straight away into the final turn. Right now it's all the hunter, Tarn James going upstairs over the table. Oh, yeah. James coming down that back straightaway. Back this way towards the tower. Rogers on the 2. I think Schultz is sitting 3 out there. Here we go. Taryn James on the 1 bike getting the big win here. 13. Layla Rogers with a 2. We got the 58 bike. Dylan Schultz with a 3. Bad Barbie rounds it out on the 4. Yeah, gates down. 9-10 Local Open out there right now. Teague, Chow, Denson. Looks like Levi Teague's got a pair of aces that should seal the deal on the win for Levi. In and out of that first turn we go, and headed down the 2 straightaway. Well, yeah, 25 bike of Levi Teague leading the charge. On that 2 turn we go. It's got to be Denson out there with a 2. Kachow in the 3. So we head down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, tough one for Kachow today. They're fast, man. That's a tough one. Coming down that back straightaway, 25 bike. Boosted BMX. On top of this one, Levi Teague. He's going to get the win there in the 25 bike. Yeah, buddy. Teague coming on through with a win. Denson's going to get a 2. Kachow with a 3. Trophy cards. 25, 22, 118. Moving on, 11, 12 Local Open. Moto 3 out there. Looking at Mac, Millman, and a Mill. Yeah, 43 bike out front right now. Broke Folk Racing colors. Sweet P Mac leading the charge. Heading down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Emil out there in the 2 spot. Millman and Emil have had a good battle going on here this afternoon. Right now, Emil's got the lap, but I think Millman should have the overall 2 out there. Yeah, repping the Mike Caruth out there. 43 bike. Sweet Pea in there with a win. 344 bike, Andrew Millman. Elgin Colors in the house, getting it done on the 2, and Reese Emil on the 126, Stockton, Illinois, getting a 3. Moving on, 13-14 local open Moto 4. Oh, coming in hot. Gold Cup 3, the 4, State 7, 295. Nailing on the 44, the Maglodon. And LC, I got them all. Nine, 10 girls cruiser out there, main Moto 5. One-way moto on the track right now. Cupcake, the Star, and Sunflower out here. And yeah, and out of that final turn. We should get them dressed up for the Halloween costume contest, like Cupcake, the Star, and Sunflower. That'd be awesome. That would make my day. The Star coming on through with a win here, one-way style. Looks like Sunflower will get the 2 out there, and Cupcake will take a 3 out of main Moto 5. Main Moto 6, 41-45, women's cruiser out there. Barry, Whidbey, Melton, and Steezy Pearson. Keggles Bike Shop colors, 1, 2, 3. You're looking at a Keggles podium today. It's got to be Steezy Pearson on the top spot, coming on that back straightaway. Steezy on the move. No, yeah, Steezy in there with the win. Keggles Bike Shop colors on top. Melton with a 2, Whidbey with a 3, and Mama Barry coming on through with a 4. We'll round it out in main Moto 6. Main Moto 7 out there, 11 cruiser. James, Hertel, and Williams. Looks like the Viper, Parker Williams, 005 out there's got a couple low points, and this one should seal the deal on the win. Oh, no, down rider in that final turn. He's back up. Oh, no. Back up and moving. So the Hunter get the win out there. Nope, hold on a second. Got to do a little math here. Trophy cards, hold on 1 second. Got to do some math. Okay, guys, so the 1 bike, Tarn James gets the win. The 005 got the 2, and the State 1 got the 3. That's how that one went. Moto 8 came on through, 14 cruiser. The Storm got the win out there, 3 bike. 19 bike got the 2, 17 bike got the 3. Out of Moto 8. Moto 9, 3640 cruiser out there. Barnes, Jackson, Bertram Jr., and Henderson. The return of Deontay Jackson. Deontay's back. He's going to get the 2, and he's still smiling bigger than ever. Bertram Jr. got the 3 out there out of main Moto 9. Main Moto 10, 5660 cruiser. Melton, Wright, Hansen. Yeah, it's got to be Melton out there. Ooh, Wright with a big squeeze, and Bermzilla. Mark getting a little squirrelier than usual, not going to lie. He knew. Melton out front right now, coming down that 3 straightaway into turn 3. Yeah, Melton up front right now. Wright, Hansen 2 and 3 as we head down that back straightaway. Yeah, it's going to be Melton with a big win. Wright with a 2. Hansen with the 3. Rockford BMX, it's that time. 5 and under novice main event time, y'all. Let's introduce you to the cast and crew here on 5 and under novice. They're going to give you a little wave. Give them a wave on back. As always, no autographs until after the finish line. Starting it out first, out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, doing it on your 397 bike, Connor Dunn. Yeah, give him a little wave. Up next out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the Twisted Racing crew on your 516 bike, Hurricane Josie Vines. Out of Winnebago, Illinois, doing it on the 556 bike, they call him Jam Bam, Jamison Nelson. Out of Pecatonica, Illinois, doing it on the 482 bike, Broke Folk Racing colors, they call her Peaches, Eleanor Mack. Out of Oregon, Illinois, doing it on the 545 bike, Kaylin Shornack. Out of Genoa, Illinois, in her 198 bike, doing it for the Young Guns BMX crew, Emerson Hayward. Out of Caledonia, Illinois, doing it for, I believe, the Boosted BMX crew. Is that right? On the 552 bike, Mr. Leo Embry. And last but not least, out of Belvedere, Illinois, getting it done on the 547 bike, Oliver Nitro Newton. Oh, yeah, 5 and under novice, 8 wide, gates up, and here we go. Oh, yeah, gates down. We're rolling towards the Rockford drop. Let's see who's got the whole shot. Oh, 397, Connor Dunn. Connor Dunn jumping out front in a hurry, heading on into Bermzilla. Let's see what's going on with that whole shot. Dunn got a good run going here. He's got company. Oh, Nitro Newton getting in the mix. Here we go. 397 coming down that 2 straightaway. That's Dunn out front right now. That's got to be the 547 out there. Nitro Newton. We got Leo Embry, 552. Embry sitting on that podium 3. Down the 3rd straight we go. All bunched up. I see Sunshine out there. No, that's not Sunshine out there. That's Eleanor Mack. Peaches. Sitting on the podium 4 spot on the bubble. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway, all bunched up down there. Dunn in the front. Nitro turning up the heat down that back straightaway. Nitro Newton coming in hot. Oh, Nitro Newton getting the win. Dunn with a 2, Embry with a 3, 198 bike with a 4. That's Emerson Hayward. Wow, 5 and under novice, guys. Whoo! Man. Somebody get Nitro Newton something from concessions. He's going to need to replenish some calorics there. Nitro. Man. 6 novice. Moto 12. Tingham, Smith, Fisher, Campton. Yeah, coming on that 2 straightaway, looking for some Midwest Militia colors on the whole shot. Ooh, Cash Money, 531, Tingham out front right now. Around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straight. It's all Cash Money. He's got company coming here. Oh, and turn 3. Cash Money dropping the low line. Ooh, Cash Money trying to hold on to that win here. He's got company down that back straightaway. I think that's Bryson Smith out there in the 2 spot. Charging hard. Here we go. Cross the line. The final push to the finish line. Cash Money getting the win out there. 626 Bryson Smith with a 2. 586 Rua Fisher. And Duncan Campton. Having a little bike malfunction, I think, down there in the back straightaway. Guys, as always, for all your Go Fast needs, get down there and see Kegel's Bike Shop. Mike, Steph, Kevin, and the crew down there at Kegel's. For all your Go Fast needs, guys, they restock that shop every weekend. Check them out. Always new stuff in there. 7 novice on the track right now. Maybe 13. Should have Lopin, King, and Hart. Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway. Looks like Lopin's got a couple low points here. This one should seal the deal on the big win. 564. Lopin's in there with the win. Yeah, battles for 2 and 3 here this lap. It looks like the overall second. Going to the 49 bike trophy cards. 49 bike gets the 2. 636 got the 3 out there. So, again, 564, 49, 636 is how that went. 8 novice out there, main moto 14, Shornack, Long, Campton. Again, hope to see everybody out there for the 4th of July parade tomorrow, Rockford BMX. I'm sorry, Monday, not tomorrow. No, that is tomorrow. Did I say 4th of July? Wow. Campton's going to get the win. 247, Vincent Long. All right, trophy cards, 225 at Campton. 247 along, 264 Shornack. Labor Day parade tomorrow, guys. Whoa. Labor Day parade going on. Meeting up 8:30, between 8:30 and 9:30. Info's on the Facebook page. Wear your jerseys. All right, Renly Tubbs coming on through for the win at 9 novice. The 541 bike, Hirshiguchi with a 2 and Roby with a 3 out of 9 novice. That was wishful. It was wishful, 4th of July. I wish it was still July. 10 novice out there, main moto 16, Hood, Allison, Bergman. Looks like Allison's got the 3 points, Bergman's got the 5, Hood's got the 4. Yeah, coming back this way, 249 bike of Hood. Hood's got the top spot coming on through, 627. Allison's got the 2, Bergman. I think that's how they finished up, right? Hood, 249, takes the win. 627, Allison with a 2, and the 6 bike of Bergman with the 3. 11 novice, 17 out there, Millman, Mac, Hinderleiter. Yeah, that's got to be Sweet Pea, Mac, 43 bike out front right now, coming down that back straightaway. Yeah, guys, we're meeting up down there. It's kind of by the Rockford Public Schools admin building down there in Midtown. But again, all the information is on the Facebook page for the Labor Day Parade. So check that out. You got any questions, ask Tina Paris down there in registration. She'll help you out. 12 novice, Moto 18, Spate, Newton, Amil. Oh, yeah, total points action here. I think Bentley Spate's got the low point. Win all figured out here in the 549 bike. 549 coming on through. Spate's in there with a win. The 576, Newton's in there with a 2. And the 126, Reese Amil. Good to have you back, Reese's Pieces. 13 novice, main moto 19 out there, Hill, Swain, and Hayward. Hunter Swain's got a couple low points way out front. Swain adding another win to another Midwest Militia team sheet win, possibly. Huh? We'll see. We'll see. Swain in there with a low point. He's going to get the win. Looking like the 234, Jackson Hayward with a 2, and Alicia Hill, 640. Coming on through. This is Alicia's second race ever out here. Alicia, you look faster than last week. You get a little faster. She keeps looking at the speaker like a little guy up there. Keep going. Little bitty guy up there in the speaker. 15 novice out there. Main moto 20, Millman, Velarde, Phelps. Yeah, 542, Carmelo Phelps coming on through. He's going to get the win out there. 145 bike. Marcelo Velarde is going to get the 2, and Jacob Millman the 3 out of Main Moto 20. Main Moto 21, 21, 25, novice. Looks like Colin Russell has the low point. Cabaltera's got a 2 and Roby a 3. Oh, let's see what happens here down the back straightaway. Russell going for the win here. Cabaltera trying to give it an extra push here. Cross the line. Oh, Russell. Russell's going to get the win. Cabaltera with a 2. Roby with a 3. Man. Oh, downrider on that second straightaway. Man, downrider's back up, guys. Give him a little support out there. 735, Danny Hayward. Tough slam, but back moving. Got a battle going on up front right now. Here we go. Lance and Nelson. Bar to bar. Across the line we go into the stripe. The 828 by K-Dub's going to get the win. 255 at Jacob Lance with a 2. 792 by Dion Emery with a 3. And the 735 at Danny Hayward with a 4. 3640 novice out there long. Whidbey, Burke. Oh, yeah, it's got to be... Oh, Whidbey's got a good battle going on with that 2 and 3 out there. 635 bike out front right now. Justin Burke. Burke leading the charge on that 3 straightaway. That's got to be Carl Long out there in the 2 spot. Whidbey in the 3 as we head down that 3 straightaway. In and out of that final turn. Yeah, it's got to be Burke leading the charge. Burke's got company coming. Oh, second rider. Trying to play a little catch-up at the 635. Of Burke will get the win. 290 bike of Carl Long with a 2 and Whidbey with a 3 out there. And Main Moto 23. Main Moto 24, 4650 novice out there. Barnes, Rodriguez, Olchevsky, Candyman Barnes. Now, guys, if you can think about it, run up there to Costco, grab a couple big bags of candy as well if you're coming to the parade tomorrow. We've got quite a few riders, I think, showing up, so we got to get some candy to represent. 693, JT Barnes with the win out there. 376 of Rodriguez with a 2 and Olchevsky with a 3 out of Main Moto 24. Main Moto 25 out there, 7 inner. We're 7 wide and 7 inner. Oh, yeah, we got boosted colors out front right now. It's got to be racing Grayson Lance. Should have Mac, Newton, Wynn, Dempsey, Nayland, and Bross out there with him. Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway. All the 239 bike racing Grayson Lance. He's gone, man. Lance out front right now, coming back this way. That's got to be Dempsey out there in the 2. We got the dude, Connor Mack, out there in the 3. Dempsey, Mack coming on through. That's got to be Bross. Bross going for the 4. Bross will get it done on the 4. Win with a 5. Yeah, 9-inner out there. Main moto 26 gates down. We're rolling. This one, Mavis Simmons should have a couple low points. And this one should seal the deal on the win for Simmons. Yeah, guys. Red Roof Building, get down there and grab some stickers for the way home. Throw on Mom and Dad's car. Throw it on Mom and Dad's forehead. Whatever you want to do. Stickers down there. $2-3. Troy's always doing deals down there. 3 for $5, something like that. Grab you a sticker. Mavis Simmons out there, 33 bike, leading the charge in and out of that final turn. And headed down the back straightaway, Simmons. Going for the big win here in 9 intermediate. Yeah. Yeah, meow, meow. Picking up the intermediate wins nowadays. All right. Chucky Moore with a 2. That's got to be Cluck and Kens. Good job in the mains, Kens. Oh, nice work. 11-inner out there. Main moto 27 should have Geiger, Tingham, Chow, and Williams. Oh, the Z-Man kicking it sideways upstairs over the table. Look at this guy. Yeah, Zayden Williams got it going on down that back straightaway. Couple of aces. This will seal the deal on the win. Power pedal wheelie to top it off. Man. Geiger, Tingham with a 2. Kachow is going to get a 3 out there. Look at Parker Williams going upstairs over the double. Is that 36 bike? Yeah. Geiger, Swain out there with him. Right now it's all the Viper. Parker Williams going upstairs over that double. When did he start doing that? I've never seen him do that before. Coming down that back straightaway. Williams going for a big win here in 13-inner. Yeah, Williams, the Viper, going to get the win out there. 34, Sassy Pants Swain with a 2. 22, Aaliyah Geiger with a 3 in Main Moto 28. Main Moto 29, 16-inner, Bruner, Tebessing, and Pearson. Yeah, around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Into that final turn, that's got to be Tebessing leading the charge. Steezy on the 2. Bruner on the 3. Yeah, Steezy trying to give it that back straight charge. Steezy coming in quick. Oh, Tebessing, Steezy. Tebessing's going to hold on to the win. Steezy with a 2, 157. A Bruner with the 3 out there. Out of Main Moto 29. Main Moto 30 out there, 17, 20 intermediate. Flood, Harold, and Squirrely Willie. Squirrely Willie on the gas. He's got company right there in his hip pocket. Here we go. Flood in the 2, trying to reel him in. Coming down that back straightaway. Here comes Flood. Cross the line. Squirrely Willie style. Going to get the win. 60 bike of Flood with a 2. And the Vapor Trail. That's his first intermediate win out there. Squirrely Willie style. And Harold taking the 3. Out of Main Moto 30. Main Moto 31 out there. 36-40 inner Fennessy, Moore, and Tubbs. Well, yeah, that's got to be Tubbs out front right now. Tubbs leading the charge. Renly matching wins with Dad today. All right. Yeah, buddy. Matching wins. He's fired up. Look at him. Oh, man. Moore out there going to get the 2 and the 126 of Fennessy. Who's going to the Dairy Fair after the races today? Man, that's all I'm saying. Dairy Fair after the races today. Boosted BMX. Twisted BMX. Who takes the team to Dairy Fair after the races? I think Twisted. Oh, yeah. 56 and over intermediate, 32 out there. Blum, Mayfield, Wright, Pulaski, and Hansen coming on that back straightaway. 720 bike. Here comes Wright on the big 100. 720 of Hansen. Going to get the 1. Wright's going to get the 2. Man. 8 girls expert out there. Main Moto 33. Henderson, Donald, Rogers, and Cupcake. Word on the streets, guys. Word on the streets, Dairy Fair. If you bring your trophy over there, is that true? Really? Word on the streets, guys, if you bring your Rockford BMX trophy to Dairy Fair, they give you a free scoop, man. I'm emptying the whole trophy cabinet into the Scion after the mains today. I'm going to show up over there. I'm going to wear the mustache, and then I'll put the glasses on. I'll keep coming up there. My name is Jeff. 13 bike, the Wrath charging on through for the win here. Yeah, the 1 bike's going to get the 2, Sunflower. Cupcake with a 3, Bad Barbie with a 4. 9 Expert, 34 out there, Schultz, James, Mogensen, and Teague. Oh, the battle continues here with the Cheetah and the Hunter. The Cheetah's out front, the Hunter's in the 2. Yeah, buddy, Teague out there in the 3 as we charge down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. That's all the Cheetah got it going on. Guys all the way down here from Waukesha, Wisconsin in the house. 6D, 7MX colors charging on through. Grayson Mogensen, a.k.a. the Cheetah. He'll get the win out there. The Hunter with a 2, Teague with a 3, 58 of Schultz with a 4 out of main moto 34. One day the Hunter's going to get that Cheetah, man. 10 Expert, 35, Blakely, Hertel. And far we got a Megalodon out here too. Got all kinds of animals out here. Blakely, 33 bike showing up today. Always, I say it every time, but I'll say it again. Always good to have the Blakeleys out here. Always good to have the Blakeleys in the house. Yeah, coming on back this way, 33 bike. The former track champ, reeling in the win. Overall second, trophy cards goes to the 87 bike. He got the overall second. Overall third went to the state 3. So again, 33, 87, state 3. 13 Expert out there, 36 Gray, Takanaga, nailing. It's got to be Takanaga up front right now. This one is not a total points race here, guys. Takanaga nailing. Oh, nailing with a tire grab. All right. And Gray rounded out. Nelson should... Well, it's got to be 9 Expert out there. Nope, this is turning the page. 14 Expert out there. Larson, Bungie, Ramirez, Beard, Rivera. That's got to be the 6 bike coming on through. Ashton Beard's going to get the win out there. 56 bike. Larson's going to get the 2. Flying Hawaiian with a 3. The Megalodon taking a 4 out there. And Happy Feet with a 5. 14 Expert. 15 Expert. Gates down. Oh, yeah. Niesman, Farr, Takanaga, Henderson, Espinoza, and Suter. Yeah, heading down into that first turn. That's got to be Farr out there, the state 1. Farr lead the charge on that 2 straightaway. He's got company coming here in the 2 spot 13 bike. It's got to be Kavi Henderson. Oh, more company there on the outside. Fly zone colors 3 wide to the final turn. Oh, Henderson. Henderson makes the move. Gold Cup colors in the inside. Double high low in turn 3 with a Gold Cup 3 taking the win. Wow, Takanaga. Takanaga with a win. Henderson got the 2, Farr with a 3. Double high low in turn 3. Whoo! Man. Takanaga got the move of the day right there. Unreal. 17-20 Expert, 39 out there. Swinbank, Simpson, Henderson, Manahano. Yeah, it's got to be Swinbank. Yeah, Gavin Farr. That's one of his first races back, isn't it? It's his first race back. Gavin Farr had a broken kneecap. That's his first race back. Nice job, Gavin. Looked great out there. Thanks, Mercedes. Coming on back, the 102 bike's going to get the win. Henderson. Manahano got the 2, Swinbank. Simpson. Oh, yeah, last one of the day. Here we go. Melton and Foster all tied up, 3 points each. Foster out front right now. Melton trying to reel him into the 2 spot. Around that 2 turn we go. Headed down the 3 straightaway. Melton trying to put something together here. All tied up with Foster. Foster says, I got Monday morning, all kinds of business coming my way if I don't step this up. Foster going to get the win out there. Melton's going to get the 2. Rundle takes a 3. Man, teams, get those team sheets in. And again, guys, check the Facebook page for all the details on the Labor Day Parade tomorrow. Lining up at 8:30. Parade starts at 10. To find out where, check the Facebook page, guys. We'll see you in the morning. How are we looking? All right, I got Boosted, I got Fly Zone, Twisted, Midwest. Nope. All right, teams, listen up. Fourth place, 29 points, Boosted BMX. Third place with 30 points, Keggles Bike Shop. Second place, 31 points, Fly Zone. And on top, tied with 32 points, Twisted Racing and Midwest Militia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys, thanks for coming out. Another beautiful Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow morning, Labor Day Parade.